Hey guys, good morning. I just got in from my walk. I went just a little over 2 miles. And so I'm slowly working my way to that 3-mile mark. And I'm having my morning breakfast shake with some grape juice and my Vasalis mix. Tasty. I think I'm going to have some dried apricots here in a minute. I had a banana before my run. Wishful thinking. I had a banana before my walk, because my legs were starting to cramp up, and hopefully that'll help some. I'm starting to get those shin splints that Strom was talking about. But the thing that's bugging me the most, I think, is the blister. My right foot's not as bad, but I have a blister on the bottom, right on the ball of my left foot, and it's annoying. So I put a band-aid on there, but it's not staying very well, so I'm gonna switch that out, put another band-aid on here in a few minutes. But yep, just checking in, and hopefully I'll get to film a couple other things today. But until then. Okay guys, I'm going to try my hand at making kale chips for the first time today. So I have a pretty good stack of kale here. It's really pretty. I got the curly leaf kind, obviously. It's the kind that just stuck out. I was like, ah, that's kale. I've actually never bought kale before. So I'm going to try it this way, and then I'm also going to try it, I think, in some dishes in the next few weeks. But anyway, I have that. I have my pure olive oil that I'm not sure yet if I'm going to use. I haven't decided. If I do, I'll probably just drizzle a tiny bit on. And then I'm going to put some salt on it and some steak seasoning. I probably won't add much extra salt because this has some salt in it. But the steak seasoning is basically like salt, pepper, garlic, and I think maybe some paprika. So we like it on a lot of stuff. It's got a little bit of red pepper in it. So it's got a little bit of little kick to it. And that's just where I tore off the bad parts. But I'm going to get ready and wash my kale and then dry it over here on the table using some paper towels before I start adding stuff onto it. Alright, here we go. Okay, here I'm starting to de-stem it and break it into smaller pieces. There are some of my stems. I wanted to show you when it comes out really, really well, literally just that stem, the thick stem, is gone. So you just have the leaves, and then I just break them into smaller pieces. So far that's what I've gotten. Okay, all of my kale is de-stemmed and underneath these paper towels, and now what I'm going to do is just go around and blot gently but kind of firmly to try to get as much of the moisture as possible off. You want them to be dry before you start putting anything on them to get them ready to bake. You want them dry. So I'm going to do this all the way down through all of it. Probably go all the way down and then come back again just to be sure. And in the meantime, I want to, yes, my grandmother's oven. It's so old. I want to set this on preheat and about 250. And then once I put them in there, I'll move it to bake. But I want to put it on 250. Make sure there's nothing in there. Nope. And yeah, we're gonna bake these on 250 for 30 to 45 minutes. Okay, I just drizzled some olive oil over it after I dried them and got them moved in here. So I'm just going to take my hand and almost like tossing a salad, just going to toss those around. Try to get them, you know, a little bit on all of them. I think I added too much oil actually. First time trying. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, I think I used too much oil. Alright, so I've sprinkled some salt and some steak seasoning down in there. So now I'm going to just mix it up to try to get, string out of the way, to try to get it fully coated, or at least evenly coated, not fully coated per se, but evenly coated. Then I'm going to lay them out on a pan. I've got an extra one if I need it, but otherwise I'm going to lay them out on that pan. And then since my oven light has gone out, I'm going to pop them in the oven and let them cook. This is what they look like. Laid out on the pan. They're overlapped, but not much. They're mostly spread out. I did go ahead and use 2 pans to make sure they have plenty of room. Now in the oven they go. Okay guys, here is the finished product. My kale chips. Some of them look a little greener than others. This one, but it's crispy. They sound crispy. Crisper. Here's my other batch. Alright. Ready to be brave and try one? Looks like a good one. Okay, here goes. That is good. That is really good. I've never had them before, but that's pretty awesome. I think I'd rather have that than a potato chip, actually. I put a little bit too much oil in there, though. I could stand for them to be a little less oily. Greasy, oily, whatever. But they're pretty awesome. Yeah, I think my sister's going to be in heaven, too. I'm going to put them in a container. Let her take some to work with her tonight. Oh, yeah. Well, I would say 2 thumbs way up, but the other one's kind of holding the camera. Yeah. So anywho, well, I'm gonna have my lunch now. And talk soon.